Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video, we are taking a look at Tesla, Nvidia, AMD, SMCI, ARM, Broadcom, Micron, and Intel for the morning update. So starting off with Tesla, we do have a weakness today. At one point, we were above 415, but let's jump to the hourly interval right away. But just one thing I want to mention before that is, in the overall structure, this can still just be a pullback. All right, it's not that we are swing bearish. We are not. There is not a break of a structure on the overall structure side. However, on the hourly interval, we are still chopping around, going sideways. It's been what, like 3 days almost since I mentioned that give it some days now to establish itself. Well, it's still in that area and the zone. Today we did see for start of the day that bounce and a rebound closer to above 415, and this red candle at one point was also trying to get bought back up. Unfortunately, it couldn't. There is definitely weakness today. This area, though, is trying to hold multiple times. We are also seeing that the above slowly sell off is still happening up here, right? So, again, look, it's between 200 hours moving average and 415. I'll still say avoid if you can. Definitely your better play is still to look and see as if this area holds. You can have a stop loss below this 200 hours moving average. Again, just my opinion, please do what you feel like doing. And 415 above a strong close is what we need to see of a candle, especially during the market opening hours, that will give us some momentum to the upside. Again, if it doesn't happen, if the momentum doesn't happen, you have to have a stop loss based on your risk tolerance. But that's the best playable, still the play right now. And definitely if we lose 200 hours moving average, then it opens up the doors to $400. Otherwise, it's just going to chop you around here. So if you want to even avoid trading here between this 200 hours moving average, better be just do that. And looking at the 5 minutes interval, I do want to point out that it has been doing its best, really best, to continue to hold somehow though. But it's not that strengthful bullish, and we are still seeing that sell-off pressure in this zone constantly on Tesla. So again, again, it's not bad, but it's just that it's just not giving us that strength and momentums. It's still not a bad price action. If this can hold even this level that is testing multiple times now, and we can continue again above 415 from here, it can again open up the doors, right? So technically overall we still have strength. Definitely right now on the lower time frame we are seeing that weakness at above 415, but it's not your swing short. It's not. It's also not a short of a type that you should be you can be confident. You can't be confident on the short for the intraday as well right now, because we do have this demand zone sittings constantly giving it a support. So if it loses this demand zone area with 200 hours moving average, then you have a clear go, right? Now, may not happen today because the time has already gone for the day. But as you can see, we are still a little bit getting bought back up here. So price action to watch, my opinion is to just avoid trading. I'm just trying to go back to the area here. Yeah, my opinion is to avoid trading between 415 and 200 hours moving average, pretty much this range that we have. You can still do whatever you feel like doing based on the structure and everything for scalp or whatnot, but the better plays are above and below those levels. So just my opinion. And this is again in the zone of sandwichness, just so you know, between 20 and 50. And yeah, 400 psychological level is still fine, and let's see if earnings will bring it back up there. But hey, those things I'll talk about maybe over the weekend as well. Nvidia. So Nvidia right now, all right, still in the bullish structure. Today is a pullback day, clearly, and it's fine. We are now getting closer to that supply zone, so these things are expected. Okay, so overall structure though is fine. Now, very similar to what Tesla, but Nvidia did do a really good bounce though, and it has been holding that blue box that I gave you. I mentioned that as if any pullback comes, just look for an upside. We are rejecting a little bit at those significant levels above area. And right now, the important thing is that Nvidia can cool off more if anytime it loses this blue box. So just keep that in mind. And this cool off may continue then to 141 and 91 cents, and that may result in a lower highs and lower lows as well. But as long as it holds the blue box, technically structure is still bullish even on intraday. You will have to take it as a pullback. And if we lose the blue box, that's where the problem is. So on the lower time frame, you will have to wait and see where the price structure is turning bullish if this level is holding. And best way to do it is use my tools, and then also price reaction is confirming. Right now, price action is just telling me that it's still reacting and rejecting there. It's not holding the strength there. So anyways, it did try, but so at this point, no, I do expect weakness unless it gets above again 146 and 52 cents for the day. Then only that intraday strength would come. So today, again, unfortunately, it's a sideways weaker day, and it's getting closer to the supply zone as well. AMD, on the other hand, is skyrocketing. Guys, this is amazing. I talked about it. I have been talking about it, and look at this beautiful thing rising to the skies, guys. Amazing. Well, I'm extra happy because I have a really big position on this thing, on the bullish side, right? And you know about all of that if you have been seeing my videos. Now, yeah, it's technically just fine, still holding those areas of the bullish strength. And let's get to the hourly interval. And clearly today as well, yes, we still continue to reject at that trend line overhead, but we held a higher low pivot. So what do we have to do in these cases? Let the pullback happens. You had these demand zones areas, and those demand zones are still holding. I still see higher lows. We are still in the directional uptrend here on the lower time frame. AMD is just fine. I really want to see it close up here above 124 and 43 cents. That will just keep it very bullish. I don't want to see this supply zone again selling it off. Let's go to the 5 minutes interval because I want to see what the supply zone is doing there. And while I'm doing this video, we are right at that place actually. So we did have a sell-off supply zone here. These are big players sitting here, guys, because you can see sell-off there again. And let's see if this can take out the supply zone. If we can take out supply zone now, that will be amazing. It's going to shoot up AMD more. And by the time this video will be out soon, maybe it has already done it. There's going to be a couple of minutes of delay by the time this video is published because, well, YouTube takes its time to publish it. It's going to process the video and all that stuff. All right. Anyways, so AMD is still fine. SMCI is also fine. Still continuing in that uptrend structure that I have been saying lately. And we had a good pivot, and it's just still fine. It's still in the bullish structure, guys. All right. ARM, it's doing its sideways action again. It's just take it as a pullback, though. Blue box sentimental is still a good support. Now on the hourly interval, well, sure, we are going sideways and stagnating. Now for the pullback to mark its completion on the daily interval and uptrend to begin on intraday or lower time frame, that will be above 168 and 22 cents. All right. Broadcom, that's fine. I told you yesterday that this demand candle that has come, it has a room to continue higher today, and we just got that today, and it's rejecting at that trend line underneath of that trend line now. So anyways, though, it's still bullish now again, so it's all good and great. Yeah. Micron, even on intraday, I mean, there was a 1 day of a cool off that I gave you, and we got that. And then yesterday I said today will be an uptrend day, and we got the uptrend day. Micron, well, so Micron right now still in the cool off mode, and that's why I said take profits here, take partial profits here. First leg is done for this very reason. And hourly interval, that blue box that I provided you is still rejecting. So unfortunately, no, we are still in that cool off mode on the lower time frame. This is the level we had to get above to show that the strength back. That was an uptrend play if we would have gotten above this blue box. Since we rejected there, well, no, it's not, right? You can see that's why these areas are so important. My tools mark these levels all automatically for you. There's also a discount for you guys, only for you guys. Links are in the description of this video if you want that. And you will get access to my tools. Intel. Okay, so Intel, finally, this thing said, I can't do it. All right, junior trader, you're asking too much from me. All right, I just can't go up. Well, and here we are. Well, technically, it's still in the structure. Look, this blue box is the stop loss. If we lose it, definitely I'm not interested that much into it unless it gets back up again. So we'll have to see where though structure is bullish on the overall structure, but is it a buy right now? Well, it can rebound. It's rebounding at that blue box, but the proper uptrend at this point will form above $21.44 without breaking further below. All right, that's all, guys, I have for you in this video. Let's take a look at Tesla just before wrapping up. And yeah, it's still reacting, still trying to rebound at that level. So it's all about, as I said, there's not that it's like, that's why I'm saying it's not a sell-off game here. We still have areas of demand and support, and it's trying to rebound, but that confirmation will be strong above, again, 415 area. So yeah, avoid between that range that I provided you, right? And just taking a look at AMD, because we are in the supply. Look, that supply zone is still reacting. My significant levels are already marked over there. Here you go for you guys, right? And yeah, unfortunately, well, it's not bad though. We can still take it out. Let it do its pullback. But if we can stabilize up here above this level, intraday level, and we continue up, it's gonna most likely take out this supply zone. But we want to stay up here, consolidate to take out the supply zone. That will be amazing on AMD if AMD can do that, because this supply zone is still selling it off. Yeah. All right, guys, that's all. I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Bye.